guys, welcome now to the Quest for the Open vlog this week, and this is summer. This is proper summer, proper British summertime. And this vlog is on the Sunday rather than the Thursday because I am playing in a competition today. Sunday, today's Thursday. It really wasn't that difficult, was it? But playing in a Pro-Am at Knott End, and I'm actually heading over there now for a practice round. So what I wanted to do over the next few days is just show you how I'm basically preparing for that. And hopefully a positive result out the other end of it. So I need to head off now, get over there. I think the weather is nicer over in Knott End. I really hope so, because it's been bloody awful today here. So just going to have a bit of a practice round here, but also going to be doing a scramble test and a 50-yard test once I get onto the back nine. But I'm just going to use the front nine just to loosen up and just to try and reacquaint myself with this course. It's been a long time since I played down here. So just going to be working on the swing, just trying to feel a few things, and then just trying to enjoy my round a little bit and remember what it's all about. So I won't really bother capturing much of the front nine, but cue the back nine where the scramble test and the 50-yard test begins. Level par, 5 under. Come on.
Do it for my old homies, they be back home, still homegrown. Trying hard to get back at it, but no one knows where I'm going. Running around like a jaguar, now I'm headed back to the tropics. Going hard for my fam, yeah, now I'm headed back with a profit, yeah.
Always one step ahead, but I can't seem to feel a moment. I'll be peeking through doors, every one of them carefully closing. You don't need to tell, I'm out of time. Felt it trickle into the heart of mine. Say, is this when I give or I gave up? It's like I know what to say, but something's getting in the way. This person that you so admired, now stuck in such a bad tire.
More money.
Ooh, just as the rain begins. Not great, really. I think I was 2 over overall in the 9-hole scramble test, maybe a couple under in the 50-yard test. Struggled in the wind. It was very windy out there, and I just struggled to actually gauge the spin and other characteristics, which really should be better at. But it's the first time I've done those in a couple of weeks, so it was good to know that I've not totally lost everything. It's a tricky course, that. It's short, So on quite a few of the par 4s you can get close if you get a good drive away. But with the wind and with the way the greens are, it's just tricky. But there is the potential to go quite low around here depending on what the weather conditions do. So yeah, looking forward to that. Right, home and sleep. Just got a quick half hour between lessons, so editing the video from last night, the scramble test and stuff from last night. Also just having a quick play around with my swing, because it did feel a little bit weird at times last night. So I'm just trying to get up into a bit of a decent position going back. Just trying to keep that left side that little bit more under control, which I'm managing to do now in a very good solid position there as I get up to the top of the swing. Still not quite figuring out the hip transfer down, but swing generally looking pretty good. Just want to get into a decent position ready for Sunday.
He likes to do things a little bit different, so he kind of refers to Futura as almost like the 6 M's, like wings and things. So Futura is all about kind of stability in the stroke and aid in alignment.
Obviously struggling with this confidence on the greens.
We have the dampening behind the insert of the again 303 steel insert there, and then we've got a dampening behind the putter face just to give that softer feel feedback that you expect from a Scotty Cameron.
Nelson Golf Club, Saturday night. Quick practice round before the Pro-Am tomorrow at Knott End. And I'm trying out some new putters, as you saw from the snippets. Scotty Camerons. I'm very excited, and I think I've found the one. My one true love. We'll see, just at the shop. So I tried out a lot of putters during the fitting, and I'll get a full video together about that, so just about the new Scotty range and exactly what's in there. The putter I've gone for is, I don't know, it's a bit unusual really. It's not the one I thought I'd go for. So what I wanted to do was make sure that I had a putter this time round that I absolutely loved the look of. The look of it I would adore. Because what I did with the Odyssey, the toe-up putter, I went just purely off numbers, which was fine. It's worked well for a certain amount of time, but I could never really get used to the look of it, never really liked it. So I've gone off looks, and then I'm going to be using the Sam Putt Lab. I'm going to be using all the Quintec data and all the rest of it, get down to Lee Sullivan over at Torex, and then I'm going to get and make sure that the putter's 100% right, but early indications, man, oh man, oh man. And here it is, Scotty Cameron Futura 5S, a centre shafted goddess of beauty and putting excellence. So you can probably tell by that initial testing's gone well. It feels so solid when it's struck. It's awesome, and I can't tell if I'm hitting it more heel, more toe or centre. Everywhere on the face it feels great, and I can't miss a putt with it. It's going straight into the bag tomorrow, and I'm really excited about it. And it's go time, so I'm going to be heading over there now. I've got, well, I'm teeing off at 11:40, it's now 9:30, so I've got plenty of time, but just want to make sure I get there with plenty of time to spare, do a full warm-up, get myself prepared, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Goal today is just to try and beat my score from last time, so 2 under. The amount of practice that I've done between this comp and Eccleston Park, maybe not quite as much as I would have wanted, but with the Open and everything, just got in the way. Damn the Open. So we'll see how we get on. But Knott End, it gives you chances to score. It gives you a lot of chances to score, a lot of short par 4s. So hopefully, wedge and putting game on form with the new putter. We'll see. Look at this brand new fancy trolley. I've never ever used like a trolley bag before.
I don't know what, I've just noticed.
I've never used a trolley bag before. I've just noticed like that's a very, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a mobile home that I've
taken this chance to thank Motor Caddy.
It's massive. It's absolutely huge. Carter, how are we doing?
Very good. I didn't get one of them.
I know, we've all got one of these today though.
Umbrella. Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be slightly worrying later on.
Everything's just dried out from the other day.
Am I out just after you or before you?
You're just after me.
Great. It's a 7-hour round. Right, back at my parents' house in Preston, which is just, well, kind of down the road from Knott End on the way back to Manchester, and not bad. So shot 68, which is 1 under at Knott End, so it's got a par of 69. Yeah, in a positive direction I feel I'm moving. I didn't have full control over my game today, if I'm being honest with you. It was a little bit sketchy. I think the first 2 holes probably sum it up. There was a different wind apparently than there normally is at Knott End, and it was into off the right on the first. I pulled a massive tee shot left, but there's the 18th fairway left and danger to the right of that hole, so just a big bailout, but managed to get up and down. So that was a good birdie to start, and then I just blocked my tee shot on the next, which is a par 3 220 back into the wind, and it bounced about 50 yards right of the green. Now, a bit of exaggeration, maybe 30 yards right of the green, and then bounced into the thick rough. But it was, you know, I had provisional, but I never really thought I wouldn't find it because I knew exactly where it was, but couldn't find it. So I walked off there with a double. So I went birdie double, should have birdied the next. And the first few holes I was hitting everything left just to keep away from the trouble. The sea and the ocean was on the right, and I should have had a couple of birdies in a couple of holes really. But my putting overall with the new putter was pretty solid, although I was a bit nervous. When I was on the greens, the ball was oscillating all the time because of the wind. I think if the greens were any faster, it could have been a bit of an issue, I think, and the balls would have been moving around. But I managed to hold some very, very good putts. Some very good putts. I only had, I think, 1 bad putting green, which was the first par 5 that I 3-putted for a bogey, which was exceptionally disappointing. I had a good chance for a birdie there. But then I had a great up and down on the next, hold a really cracking putt on the 9th as well. So it balanced itself out. But I just wasn't quite getting the ball close enough all the time to threaten a really low score. But I managed to maintain a decent score just because of some good scrambling. So overall, I can't complain. Playing partners today, absolutely fantastic. I've had 2 pro-ams in a row now where the people I've been playing with have been great. And I just felt so relaxed. I was playing with 2 past captains of Knott End, and then Eddie, who actually sponsored the whole event. So it was a little bit nerve-wracking. So overall, pretty happy. I think I'm 5th at the moment. Another guy had 1 under. I think Phil Kelly shot 4 under, I think. But I'm relatively pleased with that, considering that I wasn't striking it great. Yeah, and that's about it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know what you think. I think this week is going to be pretty intense as far as work-wise. I don't think I'm going to be able to play a massive amount of golf. I'm doing some stuff with Galvin Green, going down to the National Assistants Final, which I'm really looking forward to. And then there's lots of other stuff going on. August and September are mental. And then when it gets into the winter, boy, it's going to get crazy. Loads of videos coming up this week as well. So guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my other social media as well. And we'll see you down here next time. Okay, time to go home and have a salad.